This is Scrappy Camper Sisters, and I am going to do a quick little run through of how I made this 4th of July decoration. And it's using the Sizzix Eileen Hulse for Sizzix, her camper die, the Scoreboard XL. And it is so cute. I saw it at CHA. She was demoing it, and it is just darling. And so I came up with this idea of doing a set of lights, and I was at Target. Let me get the packaging. I was at Target at the dollar spot, and it had these string lights for $3, and I think that says it's like 5 feet long. And so they were, because they were bigger lights, I could you can unscrew them, so you can just slip this into the camper and then screw it back on, and it holds it on there like perfectly. So that's my string lights of campers. And then I just kind of tied on in between each little globe. I ended up just taking a little bit of fabric and just went in and just double knotted it on there, just to kind of cover and add a little whimsy to the cord. So you just didn't have like some campers hanging off the cord, just to make it a little more festive. Oops. So I just kind of cut these in like 1.5-inch strips with a pinking shear, and then went in and you just double tie. I think they're probably about 5 inches long, the little strips. And put little bows on there. Just go in and just tie them off. The ice cream truck's coming! Why now? Why now while I'm recording? Bummer. I don't need it. But I do have my ice cream truck that Xandra made me, the little ice cream truck, and I put like an envelope on the back of it, and I have it hanging on my doorknob with a couple bucks in there, so I don't have to run and try to find money before the ice cream man passes me by. So yep, that's it. And I just made these campers, and I put them on there like every other one, because there wasn't enough room to do every one. So let me move this aside, and I'm going to work on the last one. And so for the last one, got some crinkling going on. I just use, because I just am going to do it as a temporary decoration type thing, I just used cereal box weight chipboard. Actually, this is waffles. But that I just use a lightweight chipboard, and I cut them out using the die. And then I when you cut them out, you need to cut out one body, 2 of these pieces, which is along the front and the back. It's part of the roof line and the front bend and the back bend. And then you need to cut out one of the tongue of the trailer. And then, oh well, I cut too many of these, so I need 2 of those. And then I cut an accent color out, because I like to add a little accent on there. So all I'm gonna do is, let's see, I gotta look at my strand, where are we at? Because I think my last one was kind of blue and white. So I think I'm gonna make it red and then do the blue accent. That'd be pretty. So I just ran it through my Xyron because it's just easier that way. And then I'm just going to, oops, I think that's the wrong way. Yeah. Just cover the chipboard. And I didn't do the inside just simply because you can't really see it. And then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to run it to cut off the bottom part. And I will save that. I would save that if I was doing another one to use as an accent, but I'm finished. This is my last camper. And then all I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to put this on here. Line those up. And then I'm going to line these and line this one. And for this one, I need to, oops, I need glue. I'm just going to use a glue stick. And I'm just going to line it on both sides. And that's done. Oops. Oh, that was good. I just smashed it out of the way. And then I ran these through my Littles iron. And you need 2 wheels, but I cut 4 circles. And I'm gonna put this on there. And this one on this one. Hey, Army Mom. I figured everybody'd be out of the house probably barbecuing since it's Father's Day. But my father passed away when I was 16, so I don't really do anything for Father's Day. Okay, so you flip it over, and then I'm going to, on the side I want showing is where you're going to put the glue. So I want the blue to show, so I'm just going to glue the little wheel in there. I want the blue to show. Can you tell I've done this before? I need to remind myself because I've put them on the wrong side. Okay, so you got your wheels on there. I'm going to set that aside, let that get stuck down. Then what I'm going to do is let's see. I need to put these on. And again, I just kind of ran these through my Xyron. But I wanted to record this in case anybody had this die and wanted to make a cute little 4th of July decoration with the Eileen Holt's camper die. I was so shocked when I got it in the mail. First she contacted me for my address, and it was just so funny because I was actually leaving Hobby Lobby. Okay, I've gone to 2 Joann's, 2 Michaels, 2 Hobby Lobby, 3 Michaels, sorry, 3, and 2 Hobby Lobbies, like all around my town. And none of them had this in. Nobody had any of her dies or the embossing folder or anything. And so it was so funny because I was just in the Hobby Lobby, like all the way on the other side of town, like about 30-40 minutes away from me. I thought, I'm going to stop in here and see if they have it. And when I went in, they didn't. And I was like looking all over for a manager because I was just going to kind of complain. They have hardly any dies. I just could not believe it. And which I don't really understand because we do not have an LSS. We don't have anywhere to go, like locally. I mean, the nearest LSS there's one down in St. Petersburg, which is like 2 hours, and the other one is up in Lady Lakes, which is like an hour and 15 minutes. So there's, so the only way you would get those is if you ordered them online, but then they weigh so much. So that's not something that you want to order online unless you can get like a free shipping deal. But I had gone on to Sizzix, and Sizzix, all it kept saying was every time I went on there for a few weeks, and every time I go in there, it just said, oh, coming to a local store near you in May. Well, it never came to a local store. So I came out of Hobby Lobby. I was so upset. I come out, and the next thing I know, I got a message from Eileen, and she's like, did you ever find the camper die? And I'm like, no, this is so weird that you're contacting me because I'm just leaving Hobby Lobby. So then she's like, well, let me have your address. And so I was going to pay her for them. So she ends up sending me the die, and she sent me the embossing, which this was a shock. I thought I was just going to get the camera die. And then she sent me this one too. So I can't wait to use this one. This is going to be a lot of fun. But I started with this one because I have been like searching and waiting for this one since CHA, since I saw it at CHA. Seriously. Okay, so there are the ends. Need to get out. Okay, so now I'm going to take the extra piece that I cut, and this, because I'm using the lights, like I'm making, this is what I'm working on, is a strand of lights. Because I'm using the lights, I had to die cut some windows because it didn't have windows in the side. And so what I got out was my mover and shaper dies from Tim Holtz. I had the window dies, and so you put them on the tray, and then I lined them up where I wanted them, and you have to do it 2 times. So I just eyeball, and then I had the big window in the back and the smaller window up front, or you could run it through twice if you want to have the same window, but I kind of like the little one. I kind of like the little one and the big one, so that's kind of what I went with. So hi Oliver, hi Papa, what you doing? A little more together. Okay, so I'm gonna run this through really quick in through my die, so I will be right back. Get through my vagabond, which is well loved and well cared for. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. See, so it cuts out windows, and then I'm just going to do it again on the other side. But this time I need to, now it's front and back, so I need to switch these. And I'm going to just kind of, I like a little bit higher, because that's actually kind of how it is on a camper. The back window is lower, at least on mine anyway. So I'm gonna put that right there. I'm gonna run this through. Well, hey Vicky, yeah, surprise! I wanted to get this recorded. That's why I'm doing it right now. I just wanted to have this recording. So, okay, putting it through my vagabond. Okay, so now I have windows, and now the lights can shine through it. And then we're just gonna attach the sides. I'm just gonna kind of bend where the whatever that's called, the dent. The dent. Oh my goodness, what is that called? I'm drawing a blank. It's late in the day. Okay, now what do I do with my, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna use my, oh, I got a little tagger on. I'm gonna use my ATG. You know, I use my ATG on the other ones, and it's like really humid here. It's been really humid here, so I'm going to use my, normally an ATG would hold, but it's been very humid here. So I'm going to actually I'm bringing out the big guns and gonna use the score tape. So you just want to put tape on there. The other ones I actually used, I used my tape runner. Yeah, the score line. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Vicky. Oh my goodness. I need a nap. I've been going all day. But I want to get this recorded, because I've got some busy days coming up, and I didn't think I'd be able to record it, and I wanted to have it recorded in case somebody had this die and wanted to make this cute little 4th of July, you know, lighting thing. Well, Target Dollar Spot had it. Okay, so what you want to do is, I need another piece, is you're going to put the tape on one end and 2 of the sides that are already notched for you, and then you're going to just attach it there. It's really easy. And then roll this down. It brought back so many memories of when I made that big camper, remember? I was like, oh. Okay. So you just kind of roll that down. Roll that down, and just keep rolling it and sticking it. It's all scored, so it bends really nice. And then it's already notched, so it gives way. And then you just stick it to the sides. You know, it said to do, I think on the packaging, it said to do one side first. Oh yeah, one side first and then the other side. But I found for myself, and I don't know anybody, I found if I did it this way, it was easier because it was already held together and I could get it even. So that was just my preference. That's not how it says how to do it on the package. So, but I found if I did it this way, it was easier for me. Okay. Hi, Colleen. And you know what, Army Mom, I know your name, and I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering your name. I need to put you on a Post-it note. I need to put you on a Post-it note in here, because I should know your name. I know I should know your name. Wait a minute, I didn't do, I'm going to just do this really quick and get it rounded. So same thing, just press and round it, press it, round it, press it, round it. But see, I like to be able to squeeze it. That's why I kind of like doing the 2 sides together instead of top and bottom like that. I just find for myself it's easier. Okay, so now we have the little camper. Oops, You know what? I think I'm going to do score tape on these. I'm going to have, it's really humid, so I'm going to have an issue with my adhesives. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Linda. Oh my goodness. I should know that. I should know that. But I keep thinking it is, and then I'm like, no, that's wrong. Oh, that one's stuck. See? You never know. Okay, so now, while I have it like this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the craft knife. I'm going to take a craft knife, and I'm just going to make an X right in the top, and that's where the little light bulb's going to go in. And you don't have to make it too big, maybe 1/2 inch X. And you just kind of want to see. The nice thing about this is you just tuck it back in, so you don't have to worry about losing the cover for your craft knife. So okay, so I got that. This one's gonna be a little. Now what I'm gonna do is just gonna tape that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is come back over here to my light strand. And, oh, I got to add one last thing in. I forgot to add the tongue of the camper. How are you going to tow your camper without the tongue? Okay. Okay, Vicky. I either started to say it's Teresa, Cheryl, or Linda. Oh gosh. Okay, this is the front. Wait. This is the front. Even score tape today doesn't want to obey. Obey your master. Okay, then while I was at the Dollar Tree, my sister had a really cute idea, and she's like, wouldn't it be cute if you could take little flags and put them up on the top, like, you know, like a Shasta camper has the wings? And I was like, yes, that would be. So I ended up finding these. These were at the Dollar Tree, in case anybody wants to know where you can get them. They actually, for $1, you got 24 baking cups, which I'm going to do something else with, and then you get the little flag picks for $1. Isn't that awesome? Okay, and then all I did with this was, in between on the seam, I just went in and stuck it in there and down like that, and then I added a piece of tape underneath just to hold it in place. I know, right? We have a lot of Vickies in here. Oops. Hi, Oliver. Are you wanting to go OUT? You have to wait a minute. Ah, it keeps sticking to my finger. It won't come off. Okay, seriously? Stick to the flag and not my finger. Okay, there's one. And then you do the same thing on the other side, right in the seam. Just poke it in. And then you can tape it on the inside. See, that's what our humidity is doing right now. So I'm going to just tape this on the outside for now. And after it gets stuck on there, I'll peel that off. So just on the inside. Just going to stick that on there. Then you got the flags. And then I forgot one other thing. It in this, oh, she sent me the other die. She sent me one other die too. I forgot. It was this one, which is the banner. And the banner one also has the star cut out. So I put stars on some of them and I put banners on the other. So this one I'm going to put on probably some banners. I have a lot of banners cut out. Maybe banners on one side and stars on the other. And I ran these through the little Xyron because it's easy. So stick that on there. And then you can actually do as many as you want on your camper. Tear that off. There. Isn't that cute? So cute. So I'm just going to kind of go in this side. And then I'll finish it off. Let's see, I got a bunch of these. And put that on like that. Yeah, multiple zippies, exactly. Hey, Teresa. We are with the Eileen Hull Sizzix die for, it's a little mini camper. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take the lights, your strand of lights, and you're going to just unscrew this part. And the bulb just pops off, the little globe. So it's perfect. And then you just take this and you're going to squish it down in the hole. Just push it down in there. And then you're going to take the globe and you're just going to screw it back over top of it. And that holds it right in to place like that. And like I said before, I just took some fabric and just kind of went around. But that's my holiday strand of campers. So it's gonna look so cute lit up. Oh my gosh, so cute. So if you have the paper, and I just used like cereal boxes for a week, I just saved all the boxes that I had, and then, you know, a little bit of paper and $3 lights and some scrap pieces of fabric, and you have this really cute 4th of July decoration. So happy 4th of July. So that's the Eileen Hull for Sizzix camper die. Looks like this. It's the scoreboard extra large, and I say everybody needs it. It's just too cute and really easy. You saw how quickly that went together, and you know, you just mass produce. I just cut out, you know, 5 of them, and then I just, you know, put them all together all at one time and put them on. So that's it. I know, right, Vicky? Is it darling? So cute. Adorbs. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording, and then I will start up another recording because I want to do one other holiday decoration.